God is saying to you, listen carefully, my beloved, the moment you are reading these words is not an accident. It is a divine appointment written into the timeline of your destiny. You think you stumbled upon this message, but I placed it before your eyes, because I have something urgent to tell you. You are standing on the edge of a supernatural turning point. What's about to happen tomorrow morning will shock you. For months, you have carried silent battles in your heart, smiling in front of others, yet breaking within. I have seen you hold your tears while pretending to be strong. I have watched the nights when you couldn't sleep, your mind spinning with fear, regret, and confusion. You whispered into the darkness, God, do you even see me anymore? And I tell you now, yes, I saw it all. Every tear that slipped down your cheek became a seed in my hands. Every silent prayer that you thought went unheard was written in the scrolls of heaven. You have walked through fire and didn't burn. You have faced storms and didn't drown. You thought you were breaking apart, but I was reshaping you. You thought you were forgotten, but I was preparing you. Do not underestimate what is about to unfold. The shift that is coming will arrive suddenly, like the dawn breaking after the longest night. The same people who looked at you and said, nothing good can come out of this, will watch in awe as I lift you higher than they imagined. I am not sending this message to comfort you only, I am sending it to awaken you. Something divine is being set in motion even now. Heaven is aligning miracles that bear your name. Before the next sunrise, you will witness the first sign. Do not doubt what I am about to say. The heaviness you've been feeling is not a burden, it is birth pain. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. The pressure you feel is the proof that something glorious is about to emerge from within you. You've been asking me, when will my season change? And I say your season has already changed. What's coming tomorrow morning will prove that I have shifted your timeline. I have seen your faith, not loud faith that shouts in public, but quiet faith that whispers, God, I'll still trust you even when it hurts. That faith has reached my throne, and I have decided to act. I am the God who turns the last chapter into a new beginning. The delay you called denial was actually divine direction. The people who walked away were never meant to stay. The job that fell through, the door that closed, the opportunity that vanished, I was protecting you from something that could have destroyed you. Now I am rewriting your story. Listen closely, the hour is near. Before the first light of dawn, the atmosphere around you will shift. You will feel peace where there was panic, calm where there was chaos, hope where there was heaviness. Something invisible will lift off your shoulders. That will be the first sign. You've been carrying too much, the guilt, the fear, the resentment, the memories. But those weights cannot go with you into the next chapter I've prepared. Tonight, I am untying you from everything that chained your spirit to the past. Let go, my child. Do not cling to what I'm removing. The people who suddenly go silent, the situations that abruptly end, they are part of my divine cleansing. You prayed for breakthrough, but you did not know that breakthrough sometimes requires breaking away. Trust me in the silence. The absence of noise does not mean I'm absent, it means I'm working. Right now, angels are moving through the spaces of your life. They are aligning opportunities, touching hearts, unlocking doors. You won't have to force it this time. The blessings coming your way will not need manipulation or struggle, they will flow naturally, because they are sent by me. The enemy tried to convince you that it's too late. But I tell you, I am the Redeemer of time. I can restore in one morning what was lost in years. I can breathe life into what you thought was gone forever. Tomorrow morning, as the first light touches your window, something will shift. It might start small, a message, a call, a sudden sense of release, but that moment will carry the signature of heaven. It will be the proof that I have remembered you. You have not been invisible. I have been watching you even in your weakest moments. I've seen how you still tried to be kind when you were hurting. I've seen how you gave even when you had little. Those sacrifices did not disappear, they built the foundation for the blessing that's coming. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. People who once overlooked you will suddenly notice your value. Someone is about to mention you in a place of favor. And they won't even know why, but I will. You've been feeling strange signs lately, repetitive numbers, intense dreams, sudden emotions that come and go like waves. These are not coincidences. They are signals from heaven telling you that the spiritual realm is opening above you. I have sent Archangel Michael to stand guard over you in this transition. His light surrounds your home even now. His wings stretch wide, shielding you from unseen attacks. You may not see him, but you will feel his presence, a warmth, a calmness, a sudden stillness that enters your space. That's how you'll know he's near. Do not be afraid of what changes around you. Some things must fall apart so that better things can rise. When you see people distance themselves, do not chase them, for I am clearing your path. The next version of you cannot carry old attachments. Your new season requires new strength, and I have already placed it within you. Even as you read these words, I am touching your heart with peace. I am whispering to your spirit, it's done. That whisper will echo in your soul tonight. You will feel a stillness after the storm, not emptiness, but renewal. It will feel like breathing after being underwater for too long. That's how you'll know your breakthrough is near. Before tomorrow morning, I want you to do one thing: be still. Do not panic. Do not question whether I am real. Just talk to me. Not in fancy words, but from your heart. Tell me what hurts. Tell me what you fear. Tell me what you hope for. And then listen. For I will speak to you in ways you will understand. Maybe through a thought, a dream, a song, a sign. You will know it's me because it will bring peace, not confusion. My child, you are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. And what is about to happen tomorrow morning is not random, it is divine fulfillment. Everything that was delayed is being released. Everything that was stolen is being restored. Everything that felt lost is being reborn. When you wake up tomorrow, remember these words: what's about to happen will shock me, but it will be good. Because I am the one orchestrating it. You've cried long enough. You've waited long enough. You've carried long enough. Now it's time to receive. The night may feel endless, but dawn always comes. And your dawn is closer than you think. Hold on, because by the time the sun rises, your soul will know what I've been preparing all along. You are entering a new era, one filled with favor, healing, and divine surprises. And when the miracle unfolds, remember this moment, because this is where the shift began. I am God, and I have never forgotten my promise to you. Tomorrow morning, you will see why. God is saying to you, my beloved, the night is almost over. Even now, as the world sleeps, heaven is awake, working on your behalf. Every delay is dissolving. Every obstacle is losing strength. Every unseen force that tried to hold you down is being scattered by my light. You are standing at the edge of a holy dawn. You can feel it in your spirit, that strange restlessness, that pull between endings and beginnings. It is the sign that your miracle is near. What's about to happen tomorrow morning will not only shock you, it will shift you. There are moments in life when I move quietly. But this time, my movement will be visible. The proof of my power will appear so clearly that even those who doubted you will whisper, surely, God's hand is upon them. Do not fear how things will unfold. The plan has already been written. I am aligning time, people, and purpose into one perfect moment. You won't need to chase it, it will find you. Right now, in realms you cannot see, angels are setting things in order. Archangel Michael stands at your threshold, sword drawn, declaring, no interference. His light is breaking through layers of darkness that tried to cling to you. I have seen your endurance, how you kept standing when life tried to knock you down. You didn't realize it, but every tear became a testimony. Every time you forgave when it hurt, you unlocked a blessing. Every time you refused to give up, heaven recorded your faith as worship. I know the weight you've carried. The memories you never spoke of. The silent wars between your faith and your fear. But my child, those wars end tonight. I am closing old cycles that drained you, relationships that kept you stuck, thoughts that whispered lies, fears that told you you'd never make it. They are being cut off like dry branches from a tree. Tomorrow morning, you will wake up and realize something has changed. The heaviness will not return. Do you feel the air shifting already? That's the breath of new beginnings. That's heaven opening above you. The sun you will see tomorrow will not be an ordinary sunrise, it will be the dawn of your destiny. You will feel it the moment you open your eyes, a sense of peace you cannot explain, an energy that feels unfamiliar yet comforting. It will be my presence surrounding you. Somewhere in that morning, you will receive confirmation, a message, a sign, a sudden opportunity, and your spirit will know, this is what he was preparing me for. You've been asking me for clarity, for direction, for a sign that you're on the right path. I am sending it now. It may not come in the way you expect, but it will come in a way you'll never forget. You see, I never waste your pain. Every heartbreak taught you discernment. Every closed door redirected your path. Every lonely night strengthened your faith. And all of it was shaping you for this exact hour. What's about to happen tomorrow morning will not only answer your prayers, it will confirm your purpose. The people who underestimated you will realize they misjudged a child of destiny. The ones who dismissed you will watch you rise in a way they cannot explain. Not by your strength, but by my spirit. You've been hidden for a season, not because you were forgotten, but because I was protecting what I was building within you. Like a seed buried in darkness, you were growing roots. And now, it's time to rise. I am sending divine connections into your path, people who will recognize your light, not compete with it. People who will speak your name in places of influence. People who will open doors that no human effort could open. Do not fear what you lose in this transition. Loss is often the language of preparation. When something leaves your life, it makes room for something greater. You've outgrown environments that no longer match your energy. That's why you've been feeling uncomfortable where you once felt at home. It's not rejection, it's redirection. And I tell you, tomorrow morning marks the beginning of that redirection. Before this night ends, I want you to breathe deeply and release what you cannot control. Stop replaying what went wrong. Stop questioning who stayed and who left. Stop asking, why me? Instead, ask, what are you teaching me, Lord? Because the lesson you carry from this season will become the wisdom that guides your next. You are not the same person you were a year ago. Even your spirit feels different, more aware, more sensitive, more powerful. That's because your calling has matured. You don't need to chase validation anymore. You don't need to prove your worth. You are already chosen, already appointed, already equipped. Tomorrow morning, you will see proof that you are favored. A chain will break not physically, but spiritually. Something that kept you from moving freely will lose its grip. You will feel lighter. You will breathe deeper. You will notice that what used to bother you no longer has power over you. That is what happens when I release healing into your soul. And I am doing that right now. My child, I need you to understand the waiting was not wasted. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were crying, I was cleansing. While you were doubting, I was designing your next miracle. You thought nothing was happening, but under the surface, everything was transforming. I had to prepare your heart so that when the blessing comes, it doesn't destroy you. You had to learn patience, compassion, and faith not because I wanted to make you suffer, but because I wanted to make you strong. Now you are ready. Ready to receive what I promised. Ready to walk through doors that once intimidated you. Ready to step into rooms where your name carries weight. Tomorrow morning, those doors begin to open. Do not fear the speed of the season. It will move quickly. One moment you'll wonder if anything will change, and the next, everything will. That's how divine acceleration works when heaven decides it's your time, no power on earth can delay it. Remember what I told you, what's about to happen tomorrow morning will shock you. Not because it's impossible, but because it will happen effortlessly. The things you chased will now chase you. The opportunities you thought were gone will reappear. The person you needed will reach out. The idea you abandoned will be revived. I am orchestrating a divine reversal. Every weapon formed against you is losing power. Every curse spoken over you is breaking. Every delay that slowed your progress is turning into acceleration. And through it all, I am whispering peace, be still. You will soon look back and say, now I understand why it took so long. Because my timing is perfect. The miracle that's arriving tomorrow morning isn't random, it's the manifestation of promises that have been maturing in silence. So tonight, before you rest, lift your hands and thank me. Not because you see it yet, but because it's already done. Gratitude unlocks gates that fear cannot touch. When you wake up tomorrow, wake up expecting. Speak faith before you see results. Say, this is the day my life changes. And you will see how faith draws heaven closer. The winds are already shifting. The clock is ticking toward divine manifestation. My angels are sealing the final arrangements. By the time morning light touches your face, you will understand this wasn't a coincidence, this was destiny. Your story is about to change so beautifully that you will cry, not from pain, but from awe. You will say, how did this happen so suddenly? And I will answer, because it was time. Sleep peacefully tonight, my child. For tomorrow morning, the world will see what heaven has been preparing for you all along. The moment you have been waiting for has finally arrived. The first light of dawn touches the sky, and heaven whispers your name. The world seems still, but in the unseen realm, something magnificent has already shifted. God is saying to you, my beloved child, it has begun. The miracle that was written into your destiny long before you were born is now unfolding. You will soon look back on this morning and say, this was the moment my life turned. I told you earlier, what's about to happen tomorrow morning will shock you. Now that morning has arrived, and the shock will not come from fear, but from wonder. Wonder at how suddenly my promises come alive, wonder at how perfectly I align every detail, wonder at how I can turn pain into purpose in an instant. You will feel at first in your spirit a stillness that feels sacred. The air will seem lighter, the weight you carried will no longer press upon your chest. You will notice peace in places that once felt tense. This is not your imagination. It is my presence resting upon you. You may not yet see the full picture, but the gears of heaven are already turning in your favor. Do not underestimate the power of this hour. The very atmosphere around you is charged with divine energy. What seemed impossible yesterday will begin to move effortlessly today. The same doors that were locked for years will open with ease. The same people who turned you away will now seek your voice. The same dream that lay buried will stir awake again, breathing with new life. I told you, my child, that I am the God of sudden shifts, and this is that moment. For so long, you wondered, why isn't anything changing, but while you were waiting, I was rearranging. I was weaving threads of destiny so intricately that one movement now will align everything at once. Even as you read this, angels are moving. Archangel Michael leads them, his sword of light cutting through barriers that once resisted your breakthrough. His wings are spread over your path like a canopy of protection. He stands between you and the enemy, declaring, "This one is chosen. This one is sealed. No curse, no weapon, no fear shall cross this line." That's why the heaviness is lifting. That's why the anxiety is breaking. That's why your body feels lighter, your thoughts calmer. You are feeling the result of spiritual warfare that you didn't even have to fight because I fought it for you. The tears you cried in secret have become oil of anointing upon your life. Every restless night has been transformed into a dawn of favor. Every wound you carried is now becoming a window through which my glory will shine. Do not be surprised if blessings begin to find you today. Divine appointments are being scheduled even now. People who were once unreachable will cross your path, resources that seemed impossible will locate you, opportunities that were hidden will suddenly appear. This is not luck. This is divine alignment. I am the God who restores beyond measure. I will not give you back what you lost in the same measure. I will multiply it. What was taken from you in one season will return sevenfold in another. The enemy tried to bury you in sorrow, but I have turned that grave into a garden. What was meant to destroy you has become the soil for your greatest growth. You will no longer live in survival mode. I am calling you into overflow. The days of barely making it are over. The days of wondering if you'll ever see change are ending. This morning marks the beginning of abundance, not just in your finances, but in your peace, your relationships, your joy, your purpose. I am restoring your confidence. The voice that once trembled in doubt will now speak with authority. The heart that once feared rejection will now walk in divine assurance. You will no longer apologize for your light, you will let it shine boldly. Because your light does not come from ego, it comes from me. Do you feel that gentle heat in your chest right now? That warmth is my spirit confirming that this message is for you. I am awakening something ancient within you, a remembrance of who you truly are. You are not broken, you are reborn. You are not lost, you are found. You are not behind, you are right on time. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every waiting season was preparation. Now the preparation is complete. As the morning grows brighter, you will start noticing small confirmations, a song that speaks to your heart, a number that repeats, a phrase you hear twice in different places. These are signs that heaven is talking to you, guiding your steps. You have entered what I call the season of divine fulfillment. In this season, prayers you forgot you prayed will begin to manifest. People you once helped will return with gratitude. Words spoken over you long ago will begin to take shape in the physical realm. This is the fulfillment of promises delayed, not denied. I am making up for lost time. Where others ran ahead of you, I will cause you to leap forward. What they built with effort, I will give you with grace. My favor will make difficult things easy, and impossible things possible. You are walking into an era where miracles will become normal. You will begin to say, "It's happening again," because blessings will arrive one after another, not by chance, but by covenant. You are not ordinary. You are chosen to carry light in a world that forgot how to hope. That is why you've been through so much, because great callings require great crushing, but the crushing is over. The oil has begun to flow. I am awakening the gifts inside you that lay dormant, the creativity, the wisdom, the discernment. Use them boldly. Speak life wherever you go. When you enter a room, darkness will retreat, because your presence carries my fire. Archangel Michael walks beside you now, ensuring that no shadow dares to linger. You are surrounded by light and armor no enemy can penetrate. This morning, Heaven's decree over you is sealed, no more delay. The things that took years to build will now manifest in months. The prayers you whispered in pain will be answered in peace. The people who once hurt you will become witnesses to your healing. And when they ask, "How did this happen so suddenly?" you will answer, "God remembered me." You will no longer chase validation from those who can't see your worth. My approval is upon you. That is all you need. Walk with your head high, not in pride but in purpose. You are stepping into divine authority. Speak, and mountains will move. Pray, and doors will open. Declare, and heaven will echo your words. For I have placed my power within your voice. Do not shrink yourself to fit old spaces. The light that now burns in you is too great to hide. You are meant to stand out, not for fame, but for impact. Through you, many will find faith again. This is not the end of your journey, it is the awakening of it. The season of wandering is over, now comes the season of walking in destiny. And remember, the shock you feel this morning, the tears, the awe, the peace is the manifestation of my promise. You are not dreaming. This is real. Take a moment now and breathe deeply. Feel the weight gone. Feel the light returning. That's how you'll know the shift is complete. My child, your testimony will travel farther than you imagine. Strangers will find hope through your story. And every time you share what I've done, the light will multiply. Never again will you say, "I'm forgotten." For you are written upon the palms of my hands. The storm has passed. The new has begun. Go forward in peace, and remember, this morning, this very hour is your divine turning point. Everything changes from here. And as you step into this day, know that Archangel Michael walks before you, my spirit walks within you, and my favor surrounds you like a shield. The world may not understand what happened, but you will. Because you heard my words and now, they have come to pass. So arise, shine, for your light has come, and my glory rises upon you.